You looking for something? Oh,
You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone's just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stack books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
No, I watch anime, dumbass. I mean,
Stop reading anime, you fucking.
and manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written all over your face.
Are you saying that I'm a fucking weeb?
Are you saying that I'm a fat ass?
There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Oh.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns into the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Much better.
What did I grab?
What the fuck?
Probably that
Orgasm.
time.
Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
You know, actually, I agree with that, but that's besides the point. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's way out of my demographic, or simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it by going through the glass on that door.
What?
I thought she was gonna point to the window, but she points to the classroom door.
Yeah, I'm like.
Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't mean to say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Don Walker. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, I'm judging.
Same.
Oh, she's gonna give us that
Autism
book.
is easy.
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoved the books right into my hands.
Gonna say shit
I
up
stare
my
at the
ass.
cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo.
Don't just stand
Wait,
there.
what?
Oh.
What?
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me
shit.
out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. What the fuck happened to her personality? Wouldn't chairs be
Don't
more
worry about-
comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs won't work. We can't read at the same time like
Oh.
that. Ooh!
There's
We're gonna
one.
Wait,
break the chair.
Wait, I just took all of Michael's lines.
Sir!
Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close. Should I take this?
Wait, what?
Wait, what you
Don't just say that. You're making me feel weird about it.
Natsuki grasps her arm and scooches an inch away from me. So sorry, I kind of wanted her to scoot away from me, but I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I'd say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds where Natsuki, again, inches closer,
Inch.
reclaiming the additional space where she hopes I won't notice. I can hear her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Gee.
Wow. How long has it been since I read the beginning?
Oh, you don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then.
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish this. Hey, are you paying attention?
What?
Bitch,
Shut the
you
fuck
what
up.
the fuck?
Oh,
Is there going to be a plot? Oh, you're such a
Oh my
Well,
god, why would he
well-
say that to us?
Well, obviously. Do you think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot?
Have you
I
read your
mean-
poems?
Oh my god, that man will still flaming.
Actually, well,
Like-
okay. Keep going.
Poems don't need plot. Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginnings are about simple. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed.
Hey, stop spoiling! Shut the fuck up!
But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's
Oh,
still
spill your
entertaining.
animal.
It's like
But later on, there's all kinds of drama.
Oh,
Like when they get into their backstories and when some of the romances start to
lesbian romances?
happen, they'll make that's really what makes it so
Lesbian
good.
romances?
Just like Sailor Moon, there's so many touching parts.
Dude, if I don't break down
Is
and
that
cry
so?
while watching this, I call it trash. Dude.
It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
autism!
Natsuki gives me a small shove.
This
I just
is
meant-
Sparta.
I just meant I haven't seen you yet at your full power.
10% brain
At
usage.
your full autism.
This chapter seems to be
good
about
save.
baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
It's called part fake, girl. Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something.
yeah. Why does that matter?
Yeah, dude, look at Shigeki no Soma,
Doesn't
dude.
I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the time I got this manga.
What?
Like I would ever do something because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable.
You know,
I just raped you. It's not like I like you.
definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones.
Shit.
Not to mention she was really good at it too. So who am I to judge?
Oh, this.
Oh.
Ooh!
Close up.
Oh
Ooh.
god, are we? Oh no.
We read for a few minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm
She
fine
looks
with
like
that.
she's 5 years she looks like she's 5 years old.
Dude,
You
that,
say so. I guess it's fun sharing something with you, with something else. I always get excited when I convince one of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean?
I'm not a pedophile.
I'm moving my eyes.
You don't
One
have
sec.
friends.
That's not...
You don't have friends, Natsuki, I understand.
Well, I wouldn't really know.
Yeah, you don't have friends. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in?
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Ah, so sorry.
Like, could ever get my
Oh,
friends to read
oh,
this.
she does have friends.
They just think manga's for kids.
Oh, she does have
I
friends.
can't even bring it up about them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet?
Well, they're
Yeah,
retarded.
dude.
Punch
she's-
them in the face.
Oh,
Oh, God.
okay. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a
Yeah,
lot of
they're
effort to
fucking
find
Corey,
friends
dude.
Come on.
who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other
Oh my
losers over time.
Shit.
But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, bitch, what the fuck?
Wait,
Which
which part?
part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't know what my dad would do if he
Wait,
found out
her
this.
dad doesn't
At
even
least
know?
it's-
Her
at
dad would
least
probably
it's safe here in the
masturbate to it. Who
club,
knows?
Ew. That's not
Except
even-
Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. It's not like that solves any of the problems.
Well, it's not.
Maybe. Oh, wait, maybe. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, wait, I just took all of that. Wait, at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
It looks like
So?
such a weird face.
He's looking at the
Jeez, that's enough.
She looks like a little monster girl, I'm not
Are
gonna
you
lie.
gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
breathing, animal.
I flipped the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. Michael never
Oh,
laugh again.
God.
Never laugh again.
God.
Do you ever
She has a
get
little fucking thing, dude. She's a little fucking
She's so
thing.
fucking...
I
Natsuki,
forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minoru is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when.
No spoilers.
Ooh. I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter.
Fucking... Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get when connecting with someone like that. Just being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little bit to myself.
Wait, where are they
Sharing
sitting?
time.
What?
And like they're sitting on the floor, like right next to the
You-
closet.
Yeah.
I know,
next to
but
the
like,
window.
it's literally that would be so awkward if you're a normal 6'5". Alright, okay,
6'5"
everyone.
little bleed.
Eh?
That took a while. Are you all ready with the today's poems? Oh, the monster
Oh
face.
shit.
Oh,
Oh,
come
shit.
on!
Oh
Could your
shit.
twinning be any worse?
Oh shit.
Stop it with the content.
Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time.
Ooh.
Though you do look pretty cozy
Ooh.
over there. Ah!
Nani?
Natsuki started to notice how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here
Far
for
enough away from my
now.
cock.
I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just gonna give it back? Don't you want to know what happened?
This is your collection, dumbass! Yeah, but Monica just said,
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
what am I finishing? I want to read the... Okay. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this.
Just like Yuri's book. Well, of course, it would take forever if you didn't to finish it if you didn't take it home. Let's finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. Okay? If it gets bent, I'll kill you.
Tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then! I stand up. I return to where I put myself and carefully slip the book into my bag.
Bro, I can imagine just William like, alright!
So we're doing it to Natsuki first?
Natsuki?
Yeah.
Natsuki
Number
reads
flat
the
is
poem.
life, dude.
She keeps glancing at me, then back at the
There.
poem. By now she seems to have read it more than once.
Aren't you supposed to be bad at this?
Ooh, is that a compliment?
No, I mean, you know,
Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants.
I just expected a lot less after you showed me yesterday. That's all.
Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Slammed it!
Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know. Don't get used to it.
Oh my
You
god.
won't always manage to write poems this cute. You won't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean, well written. No, I mean.
Ah, that's how I see it. Do you think it's cute?
No! Why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things.
What?
Take it back!
The greater than a lesson sign.
Natsuki
dude.
shows my poem back towards me.
Reading it again, I decided that it's not so great after all. It's too cute and Doki Doki.
Oh my god.
It would only impress, you know, girls who like those kinds of things.
For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through.
Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right?
She's a 5-year-old.
Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is.
I'm just gonna
Oh
delete
my
Natsuki.
god!
What the fuck is this?
She got complicated.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders.
Oh my
Icky, wiggly, hairy, and ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart will pound to the
Every
rhythm
time
of the
she
words.
sang the
But she
chorus.
likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me get up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to talk like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter
Oh
if she
my
has
God.
hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she hurts anyone. It's gross. She's gross, so we're better off about spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Ah shit, dude.
Sass.
Not
I
bad,
just lost
right?
like 5 IQ.
Wait, hey William. William, what happens if I delete her right now?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do.
I thought I was.
Yeah. Of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies.
Yeah, who's
And
Amy?
it helps people and and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Amy the Hedgehog, you know? Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
So, do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything.
Wait, we talked about it already.
I wrote it to be easy and to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure.
Hentai.
Something
That's not really weird.
something that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you.
Lowly
make less
hentai.
of you.
Okay, now
But
that's
just
a
makes
little.
people and that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people just really
Wait.
need to learn how to respect others for liking things.
Yeah, you're definitely
Yes,
right.
Corey? Yes, Corey?
At least I can relate to that.
Never
And I'm sure a lot of people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. And no. Yuri or Sayori?
Who do you guys want?
Guys?
What?
Let's do Yuri.
Yuri? Okay, then. She's probably gonna hate us because of your style change. Feels bad, dude.
XD.
Whatever. We gotta try it. Eric, your line.
Oh yeah. Let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good. Dongwhack.
Wait.
Were you influenced with?
I think it's.
Okay, I guess I have to read. Oh, sweet God.
I can't wait. I'm not doing it. What the hell? Where is it?
Okay.
Here it is.
Okay.
The raccoon.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my storage tendencies as a I skipped it. As a unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that that raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, on what the fuck? The moon increments his phase. Shut up, dude. I'm autistic.
Fine.
I can tell.
It affects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eye of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps
Oh boy.
I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten used to each other. The raccoons become hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A wish of what?
A rush of blood. Classic.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You
Or
saved me.
Lovian
Classic.
conditioning. What the hell is
God,
that?
I became autistic then.
I'll slice the bread. And I feed myself again.
God, fuck, I'm autistic, dude. It saved me.
Oh boy.
A little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's.
Yeah, I could tell you couldn't even read your own poem. I can see
Yep.
that.
Yep.
It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using this poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery.
Imagery.
I corrected myself. And conveying emotions to them. Sorry, I'm autistic.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way.
That doesn't help!
I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
That's funny.
Maybe.
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Oh.
She did?
Yeah. She's talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you aren't hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
The pink hair never lies. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies.
Lol.
But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it?
Yeah, you look at what the contradiction.
Please don't tell her I said that.
I am going to. Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me.
No problem.
After all, after all of having learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Alright,
Hey.
Monica or
Monica.
Sayori?
Monica. We always save Sayori for last.
How do you
It's a
pronounce
bird.
that?
Ryota.
Ryota. Ew.
Usually, you'd be ready for an hour by
You
now.
don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something?
heard Ryota. Quara.